Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. With a lot of people, I notice this tendency to want to live their life, work their job for the entire purpose of getting off of work and resting and taking a break and going to the beach or doing some sort of leisure activity. And I think this is not a very good way of looking at life. This is not the way to live if you want to be happy. So for me personally, in my life, I notice that I am the most happy when I'm doing something, when I'm being productive. When I slack off and watch YouTube videos or play video games constantly, that's when I feel like I'm doing nothing with my life. That's when I feel like I'm being unproductive. That's when I feel like my life is boring. It's stale. It's gone stale. And ultimately, these times of leisure, they're nice at times, but without the broader context of a career, a purpose, it feels utterly meaningless. It makes my life feel pointless. It makes things feel like there's no purpose. But the issue is I notice that a lot of people, this is how they live. This is how they think about life. They work for a little bit, but they work to make enough money to go to the beach or to get alcohol for a party. They live essentially for leisure. Don't do that. Don't live for leisure. That is how you lose purpose in life. For all those people who are coasting through life feeling like there's no purpose, and this is definitely a big problem in the West. This is why people like Jordan Peterson are so popular. It's because people feel like they don't have a purpose. For those people, find something that you love to do. Find something where you feel like you're being productive, where you're creating something new, where you're creating something that you love. Find a career. That's one thing. Find a career. I mean, that's ultimately should be the purpose. Something where you're constantly striving towards greatness, to some ideal. Because when you're not doing that, you're living a life that doesn't feel purposeful. Sure, there will be times of joy at times, and times where stuff feels good. When you're drinking, it feels good. When you're on the beach doing whatever you do on the beach, that feels good. When you're going on all these vacations and spending a bunch of money, that feels good, but that's not what life is about. Life is about finding purpose, finding something that you're striving towards. And that's what career does. That's what producing things does. That's what creation does for you. For me, I have my college career, my college learning right now, so that I can become an actuary, and that's very fulfilling to me. Just learning all this new stuff about math, learning all these new things, so that I can apply it to the field of insurance, which for me is just this field about how to deal with risk in the world, how to basically eliminate it, use the risk of the world, take that and turn it into something good like profit, or alleviate it from other people's lives, which is another positive thing. For me, insurance is a very meaningful thing and a very positive thing. And also these YouTube videos. I want to be someone who can speak better, someone who can think more clearly. That's one thing. And another thing is I want to get out there, get the objectivist message out there, get more people to hear about objectivism and become more rational people, to go pick up Ayn Rand and change their lives. If we can get a more rational culture, that's definitely the ideal. We need more people to be rational. We need more people to be pursuing their self-interest. That'll make my life so much better, because if you're pursuing your self-interest, that means you're pursuing meaning. That means you're pursuing a career. And these careers, they offer so much to me as well. If you are successful in a career, if you're producing a lot, that offers so much to me. And I will pay you for that. That is capitalism. I will pay you money to produce these things for me. And for both of us, it's selfish. You're making money, and you're producing things that are beautiful and give you purpose in life. And I'm getting these amazing things to prolong my life, make my life happier. And leisure is not necessarily a bad thing. Going back to the main point of the video, leisure is not necessarily a bad thing. I think there's a lot of positive aspects of leisure. There's good times that you can have with your friends and family, and just good feelings that you can experience in life. Pleasure is not a bad thing. Pleasure is definitely a good thing. Happiness is essentially this uncontradictory joy, which is a feeling of pleasure. However, pleasure out of context, just empty pleasure of leisure, is ultimately not meaningful if you're not doing it in the broader context of a career, of some ideal that you're striving towards. Because in that context, you're just going to feel purposeless. You're going to feel lazy. You're going to feel Like, I noticed during the summer when I was just laying around a lot, not going to school or anything, just on watching YouTube or whatever, I would I would often have these existential crises where I would feel like I'm just wasting my time. I only have a limited amount of time to live here, and it's just going down the drain right now. So find something to do. Find some purpose for your life. I mean, that's a big reason why I created this YouTube channel, because, I mean, it gives me something daily to do, some daily purpose to just create content, get my voice out there, improve my speaking. And all of this is so, so beneficial to me. It's, yeah, absolutely beneficial to my life. This is what purpose is about creating things, about production, productivity. That is purpose. That's how you're going to achieve purpose in your life. Not through leisure, not through anything else really. You'll achieve it through producing things that make you happy. And that comes from looking at your life, looking at what things you need to produce, what sort of things do you feel will provide you with purpose, and then doing those things. Don't sit back and like work some job just to get by, so that you can go to the beach sometimes, or go buy some weed to smoke, or buy some alcohol to drink when you go party with your friends, or buy another video game to play to pass the time. Stop passing the time. Fucking live. You only have so much time. Why are you trying to pass it? Stop. I don't get why people want to pass the time ever. That doesn't make sense to me. That whole idea of, oh yeah, video games are just a good time passer for me. What are you passing the time for? Are you waiting? Well, you're literally passing time towards death. That's what you're heading towards. That's what we're constantly heading towards, essentially. So do something with your life. You only have a limited amount of time. Stop passing it. Stop passing time. That's such a terrible mentality. Yeah, stop living for leisure, because leisure, I mean, that's ultimately going to lead to your death. It's okay when it's in the context of a career, when it's constant, purposeful motion towards some ideal. That is definitely a good thing. But without that, you are living a mediocre life of boredom, of leisure, passing time till death. And that's not how you want to live. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.